Hi, Wilsonville. Kevin O'Malley, your Wilsonville Chamber of Commerce CEO. We're here talking Where's Wilson for our contest, but most importantly, we're here with, he's doing a little fumble here because he hit the wrong button. Scott Farmer, General Manager of Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville. Welcome, Scott.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me. It's wonderful to be here. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this special event.
You bet. You know, when we have lots of folks who are driving down I-5 and the very first thing they see is you guys' beautiful building, and the very last thing they see if they're heading northbound is your guys' beautiful building. So tell me, I don't know that a lot of folks understand. They know the quality brand of Mercedes-Benz, but they probably don't understand that you guys are locally owned and what you're all about. So give us a quick overview.
Absolutely.
What you're all about.
Yeah, so fantastic. Thank you again for this opportunity. So yes, we are locally owned by a gentleman by the name of Jeff Swickard. And he is a very passionate man. When I say when I'm passionate, he is somebody that is very, very driven by hospitality, and really wants us to be really laser focused on providing a level of hospitality to our guests unlike any other. And I'll never forget when I first met Jeff, and he brought me into his office and he said, "You know, Scott, if you remember anything I've ever told you, please remember that I want you to make our guests feel second to none when they come into their dealership. It's put everything else aside. It's how we make our guests feel when they're here. If we can have them have a positive experience and touch them to a certain degree, that's the most powerful tool that we can have." And so he's unbelievably passionate about that, and he's done a fantastic job of surrounding himself with people that share that passion as well.
That's well said. And you know, you have made a huge investment in a beautiful building. You have lots of dedicated employees. But I can tell you from feedback in the community, it's one of the things in my job is I get to talk to a lot of folks. And Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville has a superb reputation, which means every day you're working to earn that, because we all know that, you know, the automobile, our vehicles, so important to our everyday life. I want to ask you about COVID-19's impact. It's one thing we're checking in, because if you're watching this a year from now, yes, this is the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. We are still in COVID-19 in 2020, and it's impacting a lot of businesses. Scott, tell us all what's happening for your business there.
Yeah, so like you said, very well said. It's impacted all of us in some way, shape, or form. We've really wanted to be very sensitive to this particular topic, and to treat everyone with the respect and the urgency and delicacy that we quite frankly feel it deserves. And so we've kind of take it to the next level. And what we have is we have a dedicated here at Wilsonville and throughout the entire Swickard organization, we have a dedicated staff member that sanitizes the entire dealership, the entire time of operation. So their sole responsibility is to go through service, to go through parts, to go through sales, wipe down every handle, wipe down every desk, wipe down every seat. We have fresh pens. So we have a container that has used and sanitized pens. And then when the guest is done using them, they can take them with them, or we dispose of them. We also, like, for instance, service, we've taken to the next level as well. So let's say you bring your car back to us, you're in one of our loaner cars, and you return the loaner car to pick yours up. We have a sanitation station back there, and we sanitize the entire car before it goes back in line to go back out to a guest. So again, it's a sensitive topic, and understandably so. And we just want to be sensitive to that issue and really respect someone that, I mean, we realize people are going, you know, it's already a sensitive subject for them to come see us. Their guard is already up. And even in today's, you know, with COVID going on, it's even more sensitized. And we just want to be very respectful of that and put their mind at ease to know that when they come here, we're taking every precautionary measure possible.
Great. But I think we talked earlier maybe about, so somebody's thinking about a Mercedes and it's time for a new vehicle, and they may not, despite the very best possible safety standards you've done, they're still not comfortable. You mentioned something about a VIP treatment. What's that about?
So what we've instigated here with the help of the team here. So what we've arranged is to, let's say you're our guest, and you just, for whatever reason, we want to respect that. You have a fear of coming into our dealership, but you have a vehicle that you're interested in coming, and you'd love to test drive it, but you just have fears for whatever reason. We want to respect that. What we're offered is to bring the vehicle to you. The gentleman or gal that would be bringing it to you would have sanitizing equipment with them. They'll wipe down the entire interior of the vehicle, bring it to your home, allow the family to drive it for a test drive to their liking. The amount of time, duration is up to them. When they're done, they of course bring it back to their home. Our representative will get back in the car, sanitize everything down, and then bring it back to the dealership. And if that particular guest still has a strong desire to it, they can reach out to the sales professional, and we can even make it a seamless process as far as them taking delivery to their home. And everything can be done from a standpoint of the paperwork process, the financing, things of that nature can be done online. So they wouldn't even need to step foot in the dealership. And we just want to provide that level of hospitality. Piggyback what I said at the very beginning, provide a level of hospitality that's unlike any other.
Awesome. So you're standing in your beautiful dealership here in Wilsonville, and I see something that looks kind of like race car drivers there. What's that behind you?
Right. Yeah. So we are an AMG Performance Center, and AMG. I mean, the slogan for Mercedes is the best or nothing, as many people may know. The AMG kind of takes it to that next level. The uniqueness about that is the engine that is in an AMG is hand built from one engineer. And from start to finish, and they oversee that. Wow. So it really takes the level of luxury and performance, quite frankly, to that next level. And so it's once you drive a Mercedes, I'm a firm believer, it's hard to go back. But then if you take it to that next level and drive an AMG, I was actually just talking to a doctor here that's purchasing a GLE 63, and he and I just had the same discussion as far as you drive an AMG, you don't want to drive anything else ever again. So it's very addicting.
Yes, we with our adult children, we were in Europe last year, and we had a chance to rent one, and it was pretty spectacular. However, I notice, since you're just around the corner from us, that there are lots and lots of Mercedes moving down, both new ones coming in off the trailer and all kinds of folks. So while everybody would love to drive an AMG, that's not all that you offer. So why Mercedes? Because it's a pretty broad line.
Yeah. Great question. What we've really, I think Mercedes in general, but certainly here at Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville, what we've tried to do is have a good variety for our guests. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by variety is not only from the models, but also the price points. And so, you can come in and lease a GLA or a C-Class, for, $300-400 or even less than that. Wow. And then, of course, that differentiates the higher the model you go, obviously from the financing changes as well. But we just want to be able to hit everyone that wants to come in that would like to buy a Mercedes. We want to appease them and meet their needs. And so if we have that variety, you could have someone that comes in. We want to touch base with that, because I think the stigmatism out there is, only the older generations drive Mercedes, and we really want to entice and attract the younger generation and make them realize that, no matter what it is, they're more than likely can be able to afford to drive a Mercedes.
Yeah, there's the reason that the car company's been around for so long, because it continues to innovate and provide the premier luxury brand. So I got to do some business here, because we have some folks that are probably wondering who won the contest this week. So
right,
I think everybody yesterday's clue was our jingle's kind of catchy. It's time to get to Wilsonville. It's time to drive the blank. That would be car that you've always really dreamed of. So we had folks showing up, and we want to make the announcement that the winner who found Wilson first was Kyle Bunch, the winner of the $50 gift card. We had $25 winners for each day, and they will be receiving an email on Monday. Since we are actually closed today, we'll be making that announcement on Monday. So if folks would like to get in contact with Mercedes of Wilsonville, there's a website address, there's a phone, there's Facebook, and you're all work, right? Whatever.
Absolutely. 9 to 7 Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6 on Sunday. Come see us anytime. We'll be happy to assist.
Scott, you got a beautiful facility there, but it's only a building because the people really are stellar. We appreciate you having all these employees, being in business, and helping help people drive the car they've always dreamed of, right?
Thank you so much for allowing Mercedes-Benz of Wilsonville and the Swickard organization to be part of this special event. And I wish everyone out there a very happy and safe holiday season from all of us.
Peace and prosperity.